I've been struggling with this and thinking about it a lot and listening to different points of view. This is my train of thought. Whether it was over the last however many years that this money was owed, it should have been paid, and therefore we would have been getting reimbursed. And that didn't happen. So it's now a complete financial burden on the taxpayers. So we've given $7 million, and if we give another 10, that's 17. As you said, there's 9 million left. I think we owe the money because it shows up on our audits, and we have a contract with our employees, and we do owe it to them for these pensions. And 80% is a good fund. So I could go along with the $10 million invested in our pension if the other $9 million is returned to the taxpayer. I feel that that would be fair, and roughly it would be a $200 check per household that they would get back, because the money from Cedar Haven is really their money. It's not ours. We have a responsibility to make sure the pension fund is secure, but we also have a responsibility to those taxpayers who entrusted us with their money. And if it's their money, they should get it back. Anything over that, what we really need. And I think that that last $9 million should be returned to the people.
So then in turn, then we should raise taxes to recoup that and to maintain our general fund then, right? Maintain our reserves.
We have eliminated the payment to Cedar Haven because it was sold. We are instructing our departments to add what is really due for the pension fund into their budgets, and then in turn that money is getting reimbursed, which it wasn't before. So it's going to be a little tough, but we should be okay. And so that is my condition.
Speak to that?
No, I can make a motion.
Okay, go ahead and make the motion.
Move that we put $10 million into the pension fund, and that we keep the balance as a cash reserve to meet the Standard & Poor's request that we have 90 days cash on hand. And it's good fiscal management if you need an extra line in there, but that's my motion.
Do I have a second? I'll second the motion. All those in favor of the motion to place $10 million in the retirement fund and hold the balance in reserve, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Votes 2-1. Motion carries.
I just have to say, the public has to appreciate the position that the county is in fiscally by doing these things. I mean, this is a great moment for the county to have 8% funded. We were below 70 not too many months ago, and having our bond ratios reduced. And here we are with meeting the cash on hand requirements and the getting over 80%. I think it hardly gets better than that in this environment that we're in as a public entity. I mean, the state with its $53 billion issue. I mean, this is we're dealing with this properly at the local level, and I'm very proud of this board for its efforts in bringing us to this point.
I certainly feel confident that we've made the right decisions up to this point as well. And not to be disrespectful, but I can't imagine many taxpayers in this county that would welcome a $200 check and jeopardize our rating, our financial rating, for a $200 rebate. So I feel confident that we've made the right decisions up to this point, and we also have made the right decision this morning.
Respectfully, 80%, I believe, will get our rating up, and so therefore any borrowing that we do would be at an appropriate rate, so that would not make a difference.
I think it is Mr. Wenger's three most important things that are looked at, and beyond the 80%, it's cash, cash, and cash. And by giving it all, depleting our reserve, we've been there, we don't want to go back there.